hello to all the friends of Music Star TV. I'm Siobhan Owen and I'm from Australia in Adelaide, but I was actually born in a very small town called I started singing when I was about 8 years old in a choir, and I started classical lessons from the age of 9, and I went on to study classical music in the Elder Conservatorium in Adelaide, and I started harp when I was just nearly 15 years old, and I'm now nearly 24 years old. Celtic music from the age of 12 years old, and when I was 14 years old, Cecile Cabell, a Breton singer and harpist, came over to Adelaide for the Adelaide Fringe, which is a bit like the Edinburgh Fringe, but in Australia. And we'd talked on MySpace, this is how long ago it was, and decided that we would sing together while she accompanied me on harp. And from that moment, I fell in love with the harp and decided on that spot that I was going to learn harp as well. I would have to say one of my proudest moments being a singer was actually singing the Welsh national anthem at the rugby game in Sydney between Australia and Wales. And all my family in Wales were watching, even the family that was over in Spain on holiday. They asked a pub to put it on the television, and it was the scariest and the proudest moment of my life. I was very happy and honoured this year to receive the Best Female Artist of the Year from the Australian Celtic Music Awards, and my album also received the Best Producers of the Year, so I'm very happy. I think, well, there's so many things I love about Germany, but one thing to do with doing concerts in Germany is that I love how everyone in the audience comes on time. In fact, they come about half an hour, sometimes an hour early, and that's really amazing, and I get to start on time, and that's always great for me. But also, I don't know if I should mention a particular city is actually my favourite city, and I'm not just saying this, it's Cologne, and that's because it reminds me a lot, the atmosphere of the city reminds me a lot of Adelaide City, and so I really love Cologne. The general atmosphere of Cologne I really love. The people are friendly, just like in Adelaide, and also, obviously, the cathedral in Adelaide is nowhere near as big as Cologne's cathedral, but that's one element that reminds me of Adelaide. The streets, the mixture of the old buildings and the new buildings reminds me a lot of Adelaide, and the river, just like Adelaide, yeah. Just on a bigger scale and in Germany. Some projects I'd like to work on for the future are actually starting a new band with some other musicians, a post-Celtic band. That's a genre I've made up for myself, but I can't say too much about it yet. It's very much in the early stages, and also releasing more albums with my newer repertoire. My latest album is called Entwined, and it's a mixture of traditional Celtic and modern Celtic songs, and that's sort of why we decided to call it Entwined, and it's also a name of one of the songs on the CD.